what advice do you have to flirt in the right way for a guy and a girl?
I'll let you go first.
Well, absolutely. I believe in being honest. One, be yourself. Women love genuine men who are honest and secure in who they are. They can see through a lack of authenticity in a minute. It does not take them long. And so I would, for guys, if I believe in organic friendship, in genuine friendship, because with my wife and I, our whole relationship, dating, courtship, marriage, it was built on a solid friendship, and it wasn't something that was forced. So when we're talking about, even for a guy flirting one-on-one, I believe that first, if you have a genuine interest in a young lady, be completely honest about it. Be completely forthcoming, but don't do too much too soon. Things cannot be rushed. It has to be happen in stages. You cannot break out on a romantic dinner, brother, on the first night. Hey, how do you like this Starbucks? You know, I planned this just for you. Here's a set of roses. And I mean, even over a coffee, over a conversation, it can be, and my wife mentioned this, and this was a great idea, even over at a museum. Meet up at a museum and say, hey, we have an art exhibit or something going on. Would you like to meet me there? And a lot of times I believe that for the Christians, we over-spiritualize things. And for those who say, who may not be in church, you know, there's a lack of understanding of how to approach this in a healthy way, especially if you're used to being toxic.
So I love everything that you shared, but I want to step back before we even get to the dating, because the flirting has to come before the friendship, right? Before there's even a friendship. Let's say you're seeing someone that you think, wow, I want to get to know that man, that person, and what is a way that I can, you know, flirt, and a way that is honoring still to me and to him, because you have to honor him in it, and also honoring to God. And I say one of the first things is being open to having a conversation, just simply smiling. Now that's a simple thing, right? But I remember I was the person that used to walk around with the stank face all the time. You know that face, y'all, where it's like,
get away from me is written across your forehead.
That face, you know, and people would come to me and say, wow, I thought you were, after they would get to know me, they would say, wow, I thought you were, you know, not who you are. Like, I thought you were mean or whatever because of your facial expression. Something as simple as being aware of those things and being approachable within your face, smiling, you know, smiling and having a conversation, being complimentary. One of the things that when I saw Jeff, he complimented me, I would compliment him, and I would give him eye contact. Now, not too long, not lustful, not looking like.
Hey, can you keep doing that?
But those were subtle ways to let him know, is she checking me out? Like, what's up? You know, and it was subtle and natural.
True. It's interesting that you brought up smiling and being friends, because yesterday we had our social over Zoom yesterday, and I remember one of the guys mentioned like making yourself approachable by smiling, and a couple of ladies in the chat were like, "Well, should I just be smiling the whole time?"
Hello, how are you? I'm great.
I know, right? And then they were like, "Oh, it's just about making yourself approachable." So yeah. I know for a fact, for me, I've had to. People have told me that in the past, so now I make a very conscious effort. Even I like pay attention to it. Okay, smile, Temi, smile. So yeah.
And I'm not saying unnatural smile, not like no one expecting you to look like the Joker,
I'm
right?
less than highly favored.
But just to make sure your face is pleasant, yes, you know.
And sorry if I could jump in. The truth of the matter is, actually, for me to approach my wife, it was because of her smile. I loved her smile because I saw her on camera. I was like, man, she has a wonderful smile. So
it's a Colgate smile.
Yeah, getting that smile.
I love it.
So that smile was what attracted me to her. It was the smile that started the whole process. So yeah, it started with a smile.
Yes, wow.
And we're here.
PM?
I definitely agree. I think being approachable, you know, a lot of people feel like if they have a stank face or something hardcore, it prevents people who are not genuine from coming to them, which is true, but it also prevents that one person that, you know, God wants to connect you with to as well. And I think smiling just opens up the door to not just your life partner, but to friends, to people that you need to be connected to because they're part of your journey. They may be destiny helpers. I think just being pleasant, being open, giving compliments, as you mentioned, but also just being you. It's so important to be genuine in who you are. You're the only you. You know, we have twins, and they are, even though they were in my womb together, they're very different. You know, they have their own personality, and I think embracing who you are with a smile goes a long way. And you can also smile with your eyes, too. You know, there's a way that you can speak.
smile.
Yes,
Smile with your eyes.
Great at
smiles. And now that there's lashes everywhere, you know, all you got to do is blink once. And it's opening up the door for everything. So I just reiterate what everyone has said here.
Great point. So, ladies, please smile. Smiles. Now that we're always constantly wearing our mask, thanks to COVID. Please smile with your eyes. We've heard from the men and even the women here, and also even yesterday, it was the same comments that was said yesterday.